politics.
So, Mr. Khan, my first question is, what is life behind bars like? Have you been subjected to mistreatment or torture?
I find myself confined in what is referred to as a death cell, a small, isolated space typically reserved for terrorists. The authorities are determined to keep me in this light. In solitary confinement, I am denied even the basic rights of a prisoner. The psychological effects break my spirit, but my heart, fortified by faith in Allah, remains strong. I keep myself occupied and mentally sharp through exercise and reading. Here, it's all about preparing and conditioning oneself for whatever may come next. Allah's strength keeps me resilient, content, and focused.
Well, Mr. Khan, what you think? Who do you blame for your current imprisonment? Your Pakistani political rivals? The Pakistani military? The United States? Or all of the above?
Over the past 2 years, I've had ample time to reflect, analyzing every move and its consequences. After 11 months in prison, I am certain that this ordeal was orchestrated solely by General Bajwa. I hold no one else responsible. He meticulously planned and executed this scheme, presenting himself as a deceitful figure, creating lies and false narratives to cause both national and international chaos, all to secure his extension. He utterly failed to grasp the detrimental impact of his actions on democracy in Pakistan.
Perfect, Mr. Khan. Do you still believe the Biden administration was involved in a coup to remove you from office?
When General Bajwa single-handedly spread stories to the United States, painting me as anti-American and uninterested in good relations with them. The narrative that our removal was made through unilateral authority without consultation is completely false. The trip was a collective decision after extensive deliberations. Yet, he portrayed it as an insatiable thirst for power rendered him unhinged. God knows what other lies he disseminated to various countries.
Okay, Mr. Khan, as in past, you consistently met with Pakistani politicians, U.S. and Indian officials. What were you thinking at that time?
I have consistently fought for the rule of law in Pakistan. If justice was served equally, there would be no need for someone like me in politics. I have maintained good relations with most countries. General Bajwa's policies may have had a short-term effect, but it will not last. Even after my government was toppled, I kept close ties with many leaders. Most countries view our army as a stabilizing force in a volatile political landscape. When the chief of this one constant turns brute force and deceit, it becomes difficult for many countries to speak out. I don't mind if no one speaks about my treatment, but the world should raise its voice for democracy and the 250 million people of Pakistan, whose mandate was ignored.
Perfect. Mr. Khan, do you recognize the current government of Pakistan, or do you believe your party actually won the recent elections and they are illegitimate or fake government officials?
This government is not legitimate. The PDM barely won 12% in parliament. Violence, torture, and the post-election silence ensured that the results were rigged. My party's victory was clear, despite their efforts to undermine our identity and leadership. This is not just my perspective, ask any Pakistani, and they will tell you this government is not legitimate.
Mr. Khan, as you answer, a lot of your supporters in Pakistan see you almost as a messianic figure. Do you feel there is something special about you or your mission? Is this a religious or even holy mission for you?
No, Mehdi, I do not regret my actions. I am fulfilling my duty as a Pakistani and a Muslim. God has given me everything from money to fame. It would be unjust to indulge solely in personal gain. If I am popular and people revere me, it is because they know I would never lie to them. They know no matter what, I will never bow down and disappoint them. I show them a life they deserve and can achieve if we adhere to our principles. Knowing my connection with people is strong, and together we will succeed.
That is really appreciated, Mr. Khan. Do you feel people outside of Pakistan care what is happening to you?
My message is simple. This is not just about Imran Khan. This is an attack on a broader movement, one that seeks the self-determination of 250 million people. Silence has belied me, violence and other misdeeds cannot. My supporters have remained undeterred. My critical information secretary was attacked with blades. Platforms like X have been blocked in Pakistan and our videos removed. But Pakistani people see everything and change is inevitable.
I have a last question to you, Mr. Khan. Do you have any regrets?
My only regret is trusting General Bajwa.
Thank you, Mr. Khan, for your special time. We appreciate your openness and willingness to engage in this dialogue. Stay tuned for more insightful interviews and reports. Thank you.